Low key in the morning, low key in the evening, low key every day. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is Minecraft Pro 500K Rail, episode 195. Hooah! Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Cooking with gas. Cooking with gas. What a morning. What a morning. What a morning. I'm just glad you're here. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be watching from anywhere in the world. And I just want to let you know, I appreciate you being here. Whether it's one, whether it's 1,000. That one person, that's who I appreciate. Not 1,000 people would be great, but I'm not here for that. I'm here just to relax, just to chill, have some fun, talk to the chat, talk to you all. So I'm just glad you're here. Like Camo. Hey, good morning, Camo. So I'm just here to chill. We're just getting off a crazy weekend. It's a crazy weekend. So we're here. Gonna check out the builds. We've been in here for a while. So just to be clear, I can hear you when you tap in the chat. When you text, I can hear you. Camo. So what's gonna happen is we will play Arc Raiders this evening. So this evening around 8 o'clock. We're just trying to get back into our regular cadence of Minecraft chill in the morning, chaos and whatnot in the evening, and so that's the hope. Jake the Snake is here. If you can't hear something or... Oh my god, you have no idea. My man! That's... Well, Brianna, I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you came back. I'm glad Camo's here. I'm glad everybody's here. Everybody that's here, I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you cannot see... Can you see my phone? Can you see that? Oh my god, Mrs. Fixer has a cold. I think she got it from the kids. Long fall, vengeance will be mine. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go check out some of the rooms. I heard there's some flooring. Flooring has been put in. So we're going to check this out. If you're just joining us, my name is Fixer. This is Breakerland. This is a subscriber-only world. So if you're a subscriber on TikTok, whether you're a subscriber or a super fan, you are... Hey, Chase! You're welcome to come in, play. We've got some rules, of course. Everybody's got rules. But what I can tell you is, for the few people that are here, we do have something new coming too. And you've seen me play Grand Theft Auto before. But I've always wanted the ability to have a little bit of more say of what goes on in a Grand Theft Auto world. and we are currently building a Grand Theft Auto world that will be somewhat different than what you're used to as far as role play. It'll be kind of a relaxed role play. Um, I think my character will even have a T-shirt with a Fixer T-shirt, which would be great. So we'll see. We're working on that now. There's a team of developers working on it that are absolutely outstanding. It's a community build, so it's not a Fixer thing. It's more of a community thing. But just want to let you know what's going on with that too. That will always probably be an evening type stream. So we're back in here. This is where we left off, building our second big room. I was about to say a bad word. I was about to say big room, and that would have been bad. But yeah, so this is the big room. This may be partitioned into something else. I don't know. But from what I understand, Hope has been in here. Hope has been in here and has messed with a bunch of stuff, which is awesome. And I can't wait to see the floors. So I'm going to go in and check out the floors. But first, I'm going to set a goal. Our first goal of the day. It's an easy one. It is 15 heart me's. So you can only give 1 heart me per day per creator. So which means you only get 1. Use it wisely on this stream. But then you go somewhere else, but it costs 1 penny. 1 penny. Heart me costs 1 penny. Gotta give your dog a pet. Give your dog a pet. So the first room that we ever did was the dark oak room. Aw, see? Dogs. I love dogs. Now, this is the dark oak room. Dark oak is probably my 3rd or 4th favorite type of stone or type of block. I like it, especially if it's like real deep. You know what? I had a dog bite me near my eye when I was little. Still have a scar there. So this is oh, there's my little guy. There's my little guy. So this is the dark room. Hey, Corey. I don't think there's anything done in here, but there might be. We got to finish this room. Got to finish this room. I really like this pattern. The pattern is I'm probably gonna revert back to, I don't know how to build the pattern, so you'll have to be patient with me on that one. So we'll work on the pattern today. Work on that. I do have a hard stop, probably around noonish, but that's, as with anything else, it's Fixer time. So who knows what it'll turn into. So that's dark room. This is the pale oak room. Oh, baby. Hope's been busy with the floors. So the best part about but you might be saying, hey, Fixer, how do you not have any lights in here? Well, let me tell you. So there's lights under the floor. So the whole entire floorboard is lit up. All these are half panels, and then steps are also you're able to see light through the steps. So there's actually light on the floor, which illuminates the whole entire room. So which eliminates the need. It 100% eliminates the need to have torches or any other type of light. These are more ornamental. So those are copper lanterns behind glass, which I think is great. Yeah. Yeah, you could do it. I'm telling you, you could do it. Cam, you could do it. It just takes time, right? I've been doing this for, I've been doing this for about 3 years. Started fresh. Never had played Minecraft before, and started building, and got in with a community of awesome people that know how to build some awesome stuff. So this was my first foray into something giant. No, actually, let me show you what's underneath the floor. I'll show you what it looks like. So what's underneath the floor are frog lights. And it's covered in frog lights. No, I hear you. So that is what you can see. That's what's underneath the floor. And so what happens is you can see, so the light shines through, and believe me, I probably overdid it with the lights. You probably don't need this many lights, but I just thought it would be very cool to have. So what happens is the frog lights, or any type of light that you put underneath a half slab, that will let the light shine through, and it makes it very clean. So you don't need torches, which makes it actually kind of nice. So underneath all of these floors, good morning, Daisy. So underneath all these floors are frog lights. So this entire floor is covered in frog lights underneath. And again, it doesn't matter what color frog light. It could be any color frog light, or it could be mixed. It doesn't matter. The light just kind of comes through solid. Hey, Annie. Shoot. Oh my God, look at this. This is the green room, or the one I like to call. Oh, yeah, Brianna, it is. This is the way to do it. So I call this one the Mike Wazowski room. Mike Wazowski with one eye. Right? So this is the back room of the back rooms. I love that floor. Love that floor. So to give you some idea, what are we looking at? What are you looking at right now? So this is the great room, and this all started as a side project. We're working on a 500,000K rail, and the best part about the rail is, it's again community built. All right, Cam. See you later, man. It has been a while. It's been a while. I'm glad you're here. So this is the subway. The subway gets you to different locations, including an ancient city. There we go. I like that. That takes you to an ancient city that's being uncovered or unburied, basically, but it's being pulled out, basically, so you can see it from above, and it's all lit up, which makes it nice. That way takes you back to the rail. This one takes you to the atrium, which was up above. And then there's other rooms upstairs, and I'll show you that too. Fire. This is just lava. I just like having lava rooms and water rooms. Sky from Paw Patrol. Thank you so much for the follow. We just watched Paw Patrol probably 1,000 times over the weekend. It was crazy. So this is what I like to refer to as the spa or the resort. Started out as one little offshoot building, and the idea is to come in and create a world. Tails? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anything about Sonic. So this is the world. So this started out as a straight up mountain with a village. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. So So some people call this the Grippy Sock Room or the Grippy Sock Resort, and that's because it actually has villagers inside. That is basically a trading hall. So we've got farmers, we've got stonemasons, we've got clerics, we've got librarians, we got a whole bunch of different people that have all been exposed to a zombie, turned into zombies, and then cured, and now they have a very low rate of exchange. So when you exchange stone, for example, instead of doing 20 stones, 20 stones, you can do 14, which in the grand scheme of things doesn't seem like a lot, but surprisingly, it's a lot. And that's not good. Let's go take a sleep. This is a monument, basically, of scaffolding. So it's scaffolding within scaffolding, which also has a place to sleep. So, but this all started as an offshoot, as a side project, a side quest, shall we say. So that's the monument. That is the monument, or the symbol for the resort. Basically, you check in, you get cured, and then you are good to go. That's what that is. So you might be saying, hey, what do you have? Oh, thank you so much for the colorful... A lady named Sir. Thank you so much for the colorful butterflies. I think that's butterflies. Maybe that's fairy wings. Oh, my God. Colorful wings. And that's good for... That's good for -1 hour or +1 hour. I feel like you want to start minus. Thanks, W, in the chat for a lady named Sir. I feel like you want to say -1. A lady named Sarah said, I feel wrong. Maybe, but you know, you have to try. Yes. Thanks so much for the first heartbeat of the day. 14 more to go. And remember, the gift code. I love you too. Just remember I have no idea. Prompts. I have no idea what you're trying to say, man. All I can say is, bruh. I have no idea what any of that means. But you're going to be muted. Sorry, bruh. You can come back. Make sure you hit that follow. Come back and you try this again. All right. So, this is the Grippy Sock Resort. And so the best part about this whole thing was, this was a side quest. The side quest turned into a side quest, which turned into like 2 months of a side quest. Instead of building a rail, I ended up coming in here, and with the help of everybody that's been in here, including Hope and Taco and Gavin, Jordan, Angela's over there. She built that little place over there. Taco Cat built that place over there. Jordan built that place over there. We have built a place. Sandalisa was here. Samaki was in here. Has helped build the rail and continue it and taken us out to 250,000. So we're about halfway to our 500,000 goal. Everybody's a fixer. Everybody's either a fixer or a breaker. I'm the fixer. They're the breakers. It really should be the other way around. So the goal is, before I leave this area, is every villager have a little house that didn't have a house before. Or a house that we've taken out. So there'll be a house wherever you see the old houses, those will be replaced, and then we will probably move on to a new area. But to give you some idea, let's look at the Grippy Sock Resort itself. Come in, fireplace, obviously. This is the back room. I call this the atrium because you can actually take elevators from the subway all the way up to the second, third floors, and even the roof. Villagers. So each one is named. If they've been named, what that means is they've been exposed to the zombie, turned a zombie, and then reapplied to the system and cured. So you go, T19. That means there were 19 other villagers before this one. This one, there was, so between 19 and 20, 20 probably didn't make it. 22 made it, so that was good. And then, so we went from 22 to 30. So 22 to 30, which means there were maybe about 8 people that did not make it. Although, there we go, there's 27. So maybe there was a couple between. We're back! And just to give you some idea, this is where the magic happens. Is that guy right there. So 3.0, which means there have been other ones behind it. So what happens is the villager. Oh, there's a green shirt. The villagers get brought in. Then they're exposed up here. Then they drop back down, and then this is how they exit. So that's how all that works. Once they're exposed and turned, then you give them the weakness potion, and then the potion, the cure, shall we say? Once they're cured, they become a great asset to the world because their rates are so much lower. Right? Let me show you. Let me give you an example of a rate. So you can see the mark. Hopefully you can see the marks. So for example, this first one is for wheat. Normally it's 20, but you can get an emerald for 14 wheat. Pumpkins down below is 1 pumpkin equals 1 emerald. So instead of six, it only takes 1. So which is a great rate if you're trying to, trying to create a village where you can buy things or sell things cheaply. So clerics, farmers, we'll take you up to the next floor. So if this is the first time you've been here, I'm pretty sure most of you have been here before. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure most of you have been here before, but if you haven't, just let me know and I'll give you a better tour. So top floor. So top of the mountain, or somewhat top of the mountain. Another little building. This building replaced a original spawned building. Hasn't got anything in it yet. Open to decorate. Get a bed, get a villager, give them a job. It'll be good. So the whole entire mountain is now covered in Pale Oak. So this was, again, not an original Pale Oak area. This is an area. Masked Mark, thanks so much for the follow. You are follow number 2, my brother. So we went out, harvested a bunch of Pale Oak, and then cowboy! Happy anniversary, my man. Yeehaw. Shadow Reaper. Hello. It is not. We're at 250,000. We're at 250,000. This became a side project. So this will be a beach area. Amber, what's up? Or Ember. Ember. You call me Fox. I called you Amber. Ember, hello. Thanks so much for the follow. What's up? Cowboy, you were already a follower. So this is going to be a beach resort. A Grippy Sock beach resort is what this is going to be. And you can see that you can still see the resort from over there. Hardcore? I would consider it. You know what? Hardcore would probably be not a problem for me. This is normal survival. And we've done a great job. But hardcore, yeah, I'd do that. Wouldn't have a problem with doing hardcore at all. I think that'd be kind of interesting, actually. But anyway, so that is the area that we've built. Just in this area, we do have a Star Wars land, we have a Hogwarts, we have a Mario World, a Frontier World or a Frontier Land. We've got Mayan temples, copper pyramids. We've got a Tron temple. So if you're familiar with the movie Tron, we have a Tron. Ember, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. A little tired. We watched 4 children, 3 of which are still not potty trained. So over the weekend, as the girls went to visit their brother. But other than that, it's been outstanding. It's been an outstanding week. We're gonna play Arc Raiders again tonight. So that'll be back this evening. You know what? Someday that's my ultimate goal is to build a park. Build something like that. My next big project or my next big idea is to build a big city, on a large scale big city. So what I'd like to do is move away from smaller builds and build bigger builds. And this was my first foray, shall we say. Thank you so much for the follow. So Huggy Chat, I love that name. So this was my first foray into what I could possibly do in a bigger building. So this building is about 25 blocks tall. It is 65, not 6'7", but 65 blocks square. And it's got multiple rooms off that. And then, like I said, ultimately, it's about the rail. It's about going somewhere. And so I could take you out. Let's take you out to... How'd it do? 1.1. Let's go, baby. We're trying to get to 10,000 taparoos. Sora, thank you so much. So we're going to go out. I'm going to take you to the... we're going to head out and go to the ancient city that they are... And they say there's a group of awesome builders that are actually building and digging out the ancient city. Now, the ancient city doesn't have the warden anymore, but it has a giant warden that kind of stands watch. And I'll show you that as soon as we get there. This is... Hey, Little Jay, what's up, man? So this world is, again, Oh. MJ, Meg, yes, I do. What's going on here? Look at this. This is new. I love this. Look, you can see outside. Wait. Look at that. That's outside. Where's my rail? So, yeah, Mick, I remember you. What's up, man? How many days? 44,847 days. Or what I like to refer to as almost 45,000 days. Almost 45,000 days. So here's an exit. So that is, I think this is Reagan's house. This is Reagan's Island. So that's the tunnel. To give you some idea what that looks like. It actually looks pretty sick. Because we originally were thinking about making it open, but this actually looks really good. I really like this. This is what I'm talking about. The creativity that's in this building, I would put it up against just about anybody. Today, we're just taking some rides on the rail, checking out some areas. So not making a whole lot today, but kind of exploring what we've already done. In the coming days, we're going to unalive and jump back to spawn and go check out all the progress in the original spawn area. 2.1, let's go, Sword, let's go. We're almost at 10,000. We got to get to 10,000 taparoos. Huggy, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for everybody watching. I'll be in this cart. So this rail goes to Ancient City. And this all started, this whole side quest started because I had mentioned to I think it was to Tabutsy, somebody in our worlds, that hey, wouldn't it be cool? Precision, thank you so much for the heart me. That is the third heart me of the day. Trying to get to 15, the elusive 15. But, so I said, I was talking, I'm just kind of saying, hey, wouldn't it be cool to unbury Welsh? Thank you so much for the rose. Wouldn't it be cool to unbury or uncover an ancient city? Send those in, man. That is... Hey, what's up? Welch, don't forget to send your heart me. It's the same as a rose, but better. So this is the ancient city down below. So the best part about this ancient city and all these, everything that you're seeing here, those are all beacons. You did? Nice, my man. Let's go. Like I said, these are all beacons, so which makes the digging so much faster. And then I think I told you that this would be a giant warden would be overseeing all the work. So there is the giant warden. I believe Hope made that one. So giant warden, ancient city, which also includes, the best part about this particular area is this world includes, there's a trial chamber, there's mining shafts, abandoned mining shafts, there is the ancient city, and a whole bunch of other stuff that it's just amazing. And you can actually, we'll go down, if you'd like, we can go down. Let me see if I can find a bed real quick. So if you're just joining us, my name is Fixer, F1XERVR. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to drop the follow, hit that subscribe. If you're not a super fan, join us. If you want to join, just become a subscriber. You can do that too through the profile, which would be awesome. But either way, I'm just glad you're here. If you hit that follow button, it just helps when you want to come back. These are all the excess blocks from the dig itself. And let me see what else we got. Jameis, thank you so much. Oh, I was about to... Good morning, good afternoon, good. Well, Jameis, thank you so much for the let him cook and the lightning bolts. I'm looking for a bed. Yeah, it is 10:41 my time. So thank you all for being here. Let's find us. Oh, Gavin was here apparently. So all this is built in survival. So none of it was built. There are no cheats turned on. Never has creative been turned on. So everything that's built, everything that you see has been built. Yeah, well, I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. My favorite town. Not my favorite sports team, but my favorite town. This was a house that was claimed. So these houses were all copied off of that particular house and then just kind of built out, and everybody took one and decided to add their own flair to it. This is my particular flair. Who doesn't like Starry, Starry Night? Sun's coming up. Thank you so much for the donuts, Nicole. I love donuts. As a matter of fact, my little guy, my daughter's little guy just had powdered donuts, which, if you know little kids, and they get that powder all over them, it's so nice, so nice. So each one of these buildings. What's my? Oh God! Yep, yep, that's your house. My favorite. Oh, thank you so much, Nicole. And thank you so much for the heart me, Taco Cat, and the Go Populars. So my favorite breakfast. God, if I could have anything in the world, I make Belgian waffles from scratch. So, and if you're not familiar with what a Belgian waffle is, Belgian waffles has pearl sugar in it. So think of like a sugar that looks like a rock, and then you put that in the dough. So it's not like a batter; it's a dough, almost like a pizza dough. The oats and sausage, which is geta, which is a Cincinnati delicacy, which is very good. But the waffle is probably my favorite. But if I could eat anything in the world, the microwave bacon. Yeah, they're excellent. We're getting there, baby. We're at 7,000 taparoos. Keep the taps coming. We're trying to get to 10,000 taps. So to give you some idea, that is the ancient city down below. So we're at 120. So there's a couple other things that we can make. We have a bowl that you can make crispy microwavable bacon from scratch. I mean, you take the bacon, just lay it in, and it crisps it up, and then you don't have to mess with like all the grease. You dump the grease out, you're good to go. But we also make microwavable eggs. Hello. We also make microwavable eggs. The eggs include one egg in a ramekin. If you don't have a ramekin, you can use any microwavable bowl. One egg, a tablespoon or a serving of mayonnaise, and then salt and pepper to taste. And then you mix it all up really good so it's all like whipped up. Then you put that in the microwave for less than a minute. So mine actually takes 1 minute 15 seconds. But about a minute, it'll flare up, and then once you take it out, it'll go back down, and it's a nice little egg. Oh, I love those eggs. So we'll get down to the ancient city. So this is the ancient city being uncovered. So ancient city with all the beacons. So it just gives you some idea of, as far as scale, how big this place is. And how deep it actually is. So at the top, at the highest point up there, it's about 120 blocks. So this is 100 and... let's see, what am I thinking? So it's 63, that's 60. Another 60 to 0, that's 120. Let's go, almost 10,000 taparoos. 4 new followers, love it. So no warden. No warden in this particular one. But the best part about this particular location is, this was, so we've built the little spa. We have built this area. Well, we didn't really build this area. They're uncovering this area. Then we've got that little area that we were just in that had all the matching buildings. But the best part about all this is the community participation. Couldn't have any of this without all of you helping out. $10,000 taparoos, let's go. Let's go, baby. 10,000 taparoos. Love it. So I'll tell you what. The city, the little ancient city here, does not look as daunting and as scary when the light hits it. Yeah, unfortunately, a place so you can. Nicole, thank you so much for the high bear. The high bear. Let's go. They do make the noise. That's true. So we've got this area over here. Yeah, so if you hit that follow button, I can actually hear you. What was the question? Why is my comments not getting said? Usually, if you're not a follower, it won't say anything. It's just how it works. This is actually we're not actually building anything. We're uncovering. We're actually uncovering an ancient city. So this is an ancient city that used to have a warden in it. The warden's been cleared out, and now it's being uncovered. Think of like Indiana Jones of Minecraft. It's kind of what it's like. But in this particular spot, there is a trial chamber, an abandoned mine shafts, the ancient city, and a whole bunch of other things, right? And so, been digging it out. There are, everywhere you see the beacons, that makes all the building quicker, or the strip mining quicker. So it makes everything quicker. Let's see, that's fortune. I did dig a little bit. Yes, somebody clip that. Hold on, I'll clip it. Clipped. I want everybody to know that I was at the dig site today and I was digging. Yes, if you didn't see it, it didn't happen. That's usually what happens. So, ancient city down below. The idea and the goal is to expose the city to the light. Cause I mean, I've seen others try it. Nice. Nice. I wish it... I don't know why he's not digging faster. You know what I need? I need to go get my allays and have them pick the stuff up. Oh my God. Yes, I'm at... Yes, I'm here. I'm digging. I think I'm going to go get an Olay. That's what we need here. We need Olays here. Costa, thank you so much for the... Costa, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 7. Right? We should... because we don't have TNT turned on. So we don't have TNT turned on. This is a survival world with no cheats turned on. So you get every one of your achievements in this world as you build through. And based on the way the color changes here, there must have been a pale oak forest. Yeah, it is. It is a community world. It's called Breakerland. It's a realm. It's for subscribers only. And so basically, it's awfully dark. But check out the world as when it gets dark. This is the best part. When it's not light out, the world, this whole city just kind of lights up. So this is the ancient city. Again, what you're seeing as far as the little mini pyramids, those are beacons. We did have, you know, somebody's mentioned TNT. We did have a wither come in. Amanda, are you the ones who work at the dig site? No. Don't tell anybody I was here. Don't tell anybody I was here. All right, hello there. All right, Maddox, have a great day. All right, let's go back. I gotta unload my stuff, and I'm gonna grab an Olay because I think an Olay would be great in this area. Gidget, welcome back. Gidget 67, welcome back. I don't know why it's going so slow. So again, this is episode 195 of the 500K rail. So, unfortunately, not all 195 have involved the rail. And that's on me. I get on little side quests, and then we just don't know what I'm doing, and then I move on to something else. I'm like a dog when I see something, like squirrel. I kind of go over the shiny thing. So that's kind of what I do. So, but I want to thank you all for being here today. We've had 500 people stop in, and it's not even been an hour, which is awesome. So thank you so much. This evening we will be playing Arc Raiders. So a little bit different game. It has been a long side quest. So what we'll do this weekend or this week is I'm working on a schedule, so you all know exactly. And I've tried this before, and I try to stick to it. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But we're gonna work out. We're gonna try to work out some kind of schedule. So we've got that. We've got some new things coming. So we've got a Grand Theft Auto roleplay, a 5M server coming online in the next week or two. Awesome things coming with that. So if you like roleplay and you want to be a police officer or a firefighter, that's going to be available to do. If you want to be just a civilian and just talk to people, that's going to be available to do. If you want to be a mobster, you can also be that kind of person. So there's a whole bunch of things that you're going to be able to do in this realm, in this server, and I'm super excited to get you all in there and check it out. Will it be family friendly? On my side, it will be, and we'll try to we'll navigate that as we go. But the goal is to create a world where breakers can go in and play, and other people can join too. So it's going to be an open server, and I think it's going to be fun stuff. Over 400 cars, different type of cars. Some cars that you can get that will be standard. Some cars you can buy. There'll be whoop, there goes Nick Vans. There will be yeah. So there'll be a place where you can. That's not what I wanted to do. No. Wait. I need to go back and unload my stuff. Is what I needed to do. So there'll be a whole bunch of different things. It'll be based. I can't even tell you what it'll be based on because it's a secret. But there's some cool stuff coming in. And it's something that I've always wanted to do. But I've never been able to find a server where it suits my personality and suits my gameplay. And I think I found a home that we've built that will do that with like-minded people that are kicking their butt to get this thing launched. So as soon as I have the more information, as soon as we can release it, I will release it. But let me tell you, I think it's going to be awesome. And I don't say that about a lot of things. I don't want to hype things up too much, but I really do think this one's going to be pretty cool. I'm dumping some of the stuff that I got from the cave the lavish cave that we went into. I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. What do we think we're talking about? Welcome back, Huggy Chat. Welcome back, my man. Yeah, so McCormick, I don't know what you think we're talking about, but all I can tell you is I've always wanted to be able to build a place where people can go in and chill, play, and... You're number 2. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay, I got you. Got you. Yes, that's what we're kind of tiptoeing around it. So yeah, I've always wanted a place where we could play, where I could bring viewers in, that they can chill and play. So I think this is going to be a good thing. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. So far, so good. And the builders and the people that are developing it are top notch. Top notch. Number 1. I'm also available for parties. Just so we're make sure I put that out too. I'm always available for parties. As I know my pal Gavin, his birthday's coming up. So that's gonna be fun. Can't wait. All right, so these guys are all sleeping. This is good. No, my babysitting hours are over. Total new set of villagers that create all the stone, which is nice. I want to say Mickey. I want to say Mickey is the one. Was it Mickey? Get her up and see. Nope. No. Dale. It's got to be Dale. I'm thinking it's Dale, not Dale. It's got to be Chip. There it is. Chip is the... So what have you missed? Huggy, we're kind of doing like a tour of at least this area. We're going to go check out the Tron Temple here in a second. I just wanted to dump out some of my stuff. We saw the ancient city that's being uncovered. Did some digging there. So don't let anybody ever tell you that I don't dig, but I did dig there. This is Ethel. Right, so we got all that. You got VIPs, this little area over here. And then again, you've got the overlook. Yeah, Huggy, you haven't missed a whole lot. I'm just glad you're there, and let me know. Make sure you share it out, Huggy, with somebody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. There's the cows. That's how everybody eats. And then you've got... I wonder what that is. Oh, yeah. And I'm totally 100% convinced. That's me, by the way. That's T100. That is the version of me that just kind of hangs out up here. And there's that. Oh, there's that. Oh boy. Piece of cake on there. So this is the top floor of the resort. All right, man. I appreciate that, Huggy. I appreciate that. Subbed and liked. Love that. So we're going to go check out. So this all started with a rail. A dream. The dream was to build the world's longest rail. And we're working on it. I say we. It is a community project. It is not just a fixer project. So going that way takes you to 250,000. This way takes you to a garden temple. We're gonna go check out the. Well, that's awkward. Lightning. Probably need to get out of the rain. So we're gonna take the rail back. We're gonna go hit the. I appreciate that. We're gonna go back this way. Gonna go check out the Tron Temple. We're gonna go check out a stronghold. All hands to battle stations. Marcos, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 10. Number 10. Let's go. Ten new followers today. Thank you so much for being a follower. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button, hitting that subscribe button. So I appreciate you. Doyle's Detail. Doyle's Details. Thank you so much. What do you detail? Cars? Or do we do cars? Please tell me you do cars, and then tell me the trick on how to make my car shiny. Shiny. Shiny, I would love to know how to make my car shiny. Kevin Eames. I wanted to say names, but it's Eames. Kevin, thank you so much for the follow. You were followers 11 and 12. Followers 11 and 12 today. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. If you haven't already, join me. Hit that follow button. We are building a better world in Minecraft. This is day 44,849. And we're on the world's longest rail, trying to get to 500,000K. We're currently sitting at 200,000. We have a rail that goes all the way out to 250, and then beyond. So we're working on that as we move it out. We've got an ancient city that we've uncovered. We've got trial chamber. Blue waffle. Thank you so much for the heart me. That is the... How many heart me's did that today? That is the 7th heart me of the day. Trying to get to 15 heart me's. So thank you so much. It's definitely cars. High quality wax do the trick. And ceramic coating. Oh, see. Yes. That seems like a lot of elbow grease. I was looking for like a quick, like squirt, squirt, squirt. Rub it and then spray it off and it's done. I would like, yeah, that's ceramic coating would be awesome though. So if you're just joining us, what's come up is we got a. This is a little offshoot. This is a little village of identical houses. Boss King 704. This rail is almost 250,000 blocks. Skylar, thank you so much for the follow. Blue waffle, that is, it's like I said, it's about 250. We're trying to get to 500,000. Ultimately, trying to get to 1.5 million. Don't know how long that's going to take, but we're working on it. Skylar, thank you so much. Doyle, thank you so much for the heart me. That is the 8th heart me of the day. Trying to get to 15 heart me's, so thank you so much. So Boss King, thank you so much for the follow. 15 new followers. And we're on the world's longest rail. This is episode 195. So it's taken us 195 episodes to get to 250,000 rail. So it's about 1,000 a day right now, maybe a little more. That is mainly because Fixer, myself, F1, XER, VR, myself, I like to go on side quests, and my side quests last anywhere from 1 day to 2 months. So I've been a little sidetracked. So, but this is all in survival. Yes, sir. Yes. I said sir. I'm not sure, sir, but yes, this is all in survival. All in survival. No cheats. No creative. I don't. You know what? I don't know. You mean in here 20 or 30? I don't know how many subs overall, like in like real world subs. 20 or 30 in here. Oh, God. Okay. That works. Oh, Doyle, I am 100% with you. I got you. We are also Blue Waffle. Just to give you some idea, we are safe for work, family friendly. Just to give you an idea. I get you. It's okay, but I'm just letting you know up front. So up above here, this is an area. That's okay. This is a creeper farm. That is a creeper farm. That is 4 farms in one. It's giant. Gavin built this one. Again, all this is built in survival, so none of it has been manipulated or... Yeah, if you hit the follow, I can hear you. What do you have the slime balls in your inventory for? You know what? Honestly, I picked up the slime balls the last time we were in a giant cave, and I just, you know what? I don't know. I just there. I know my inventory bothers a lot of people, and for that I'm sorry. I'd like to pick things up, and I see it, I pick it up. I don't know why, I just do. Anyway, I love this. Watch this. We can turn the lights on and off. Look at that. We can turn the lights on. We can turn the lights off. And turn them all on. They turn on like, if you're familiar with like fluorescent lights when you flick it and they just kind of come on as they go. That's pretty cool. RJ Custer, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 15. And RJ, thank you so much for the heart me. That is the 9th heart me of the day. So anyway, so this is hello there. I don't know how to say that one. Plays ENB. I don't know how to plays. Thank you so much for the follow. You were follower number 16. Just MB. That works easy. That's so much easier. Thank you so much. Who? Braby? Starts with a B, ends with an E. Thank you so much for the follow. You're follow number 17. So anyway, so this is the creeper farm where you can get creeper powder. And then you can make your rockets. And then you can fly faster. But Doyle, I'm back. I'm with you. I'm tracking with you. Hey, what's up, Milk? It's going good. We're doing some of this today, and then this evening we'll be back in Ark Raiders for a while. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, thank God I was away from everything. Yes, I play Ark Raiders. Now which way did I go? Which way do I go? I play Ark Raiders is one of the games that I play. Play Fortnite occasionally. But right now, the main 2 games that I'm playing are Ark Raiders and Ark Raiders and Minecraft. We do have a good morning, Cold. We do have a Grand Theft Auto, a 5M server coming online, which I'm going to invite everybody that wants to join us. It's going to be somewhat family friendly. It's tough to make Grand Theft Auto family friendly. We'll be streaming that in the evenings. But it'll be kind of a role play. So you could pick a role. So you could be a firefighter, you could be a police officer, you could be a bad guy, you could be a really bad guy, you could be a storefront guy, or you could just be the civilian. Yeah, and so Cole, what's up, man? So this is Tron. This is the Tron Temple. So if you're familiar with the movie Tron, Tabutsy built this one. This one's out of emeralds. Not emeralds. What's it built out of? I wanted to say emeralds, but I don't think it's emeralds. All right. So there it is. So this is it's Prismarine. Right? It's sweet. This is yes, this is Prisma. This is Prisma, and we do so it's called Prisma, but we are in Vibrant Visuals. So what that means is the Vibrant Visuals gives us the ability to it looks outstanding, especially the water. The water looks so legit. It makes you think, "Oh my God, I'm not in Minecraft." That's how good it looks. I mean, check it out. Look at that. I mean, it looks like, oh, look at that down there. Yeah, we're on Bedrock whole time. Oh God, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's not very much. Charisma is not very much at all, but it is. If you want this kind of look and this kind of feel, it's well worth it. I think so. I think that might be right. I know it's under $10 for sure, but I mean, Prisma. I mean, it just looks just sweet. It might be. I don't know. I don't recall. It might be. It might be one of the ones, but I'm not sure. I can't answer that question and be totally 100% factual. Okay, there you go. So Corey says it's like $3 or $4 for Prisma. I mean, it's as far as value, the value that you get out of it and the look that you get out of Prisma, it's unbelievable. I'm not getting paid to tell you that. I'm just telling you right now, as a consumer of the product itself, it is outstanding. It's outstanding. Tabby, what's up? Oh, I appreciate that, Tabby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming by. It's definitely where I think so. I think it's a I think we need to run rail out this way. So there's a stronghold this way. So I do, even though we do have rails, I actually do fly. So I can fly. It's great. I love it. 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 So thank you all for being here. If you haven't already, if you could do me a huge favor. Oh, I like this. If you guys could do me a huge favor, this would be, what's that? Uh-oh. Yes, I did. Oh boy. All right, Huggy, I'll be here. I did watch the Super Bowl. I thought it was the most boring Super Bowl I've ever watched in my entire life. I mean, defense is great and all, but I'm not there for defense. I'm there for offense. So, you know what? Honestly, Cole, I didn't care which team. It just seemed like a mediocre. I agree. I'm totally with you on the most mid game. Totally. It was like, there were commercials about me. That's kind of what the Super Bowl felt like to me yesterday. Welcome back, Huggy. Yeah, I mean, it was weird, right? Even the commercials. Yeah, I mean, even the commercials were not good. And this comes from somebody. So to give you some ideas, my background is I used to work for a research company that used to study commercials and how well they did, like in the Super Bowl and just overall. And we used to get to watch the Super Bowl videos before they came out, which was awesome. And these, I thought they were not so good. The best one I liked, the one I thought was hilarious, and it's because I'm a Star Trek guy anyway. I didn't think they were funny. The only commercial that I liked that I thought was funny that also unfortunately gave me Kmart vibes was the William Shatner one. So but the William Shatner one towards the end of the Super Bowl that came out I think it was for brand cereal of all things. Jamie, thanks so much for the follow. Let's go. Woo! I think the William Shatner one was great. He kind of made fun of his name. And if you're old enough to remember the Kmart where you shipped your pants or you shipped your beds or shipped your items, and I'm saying ship like SHIP. All right, Cole, check that one out. But anyway, so I didn't think the commercials were great. I didn't think the football game was great. And if I had went to the Super Bowl, I cannot afford to go to the Super Bowl, by the way. If I had went to the Super Bowl and went there to have a Super Bowl experience that included the halftime show, by the way, I would have been very disappointed because I don't know if you guys watched the halftime show, but the halftime show had grasses in the middle of the field that were about 6 or 8 feet tall, right? Because the grasses were like 6 or 8 feet tall, and the singer, you couldn't even see. Well, you couldn't see the singer. You couldn't see Bad Bunny. He was in the middle of the grasses, which I love Puerto Rico, by the way. And I think I absolutely adore Puerto Rico. And I think that if you pay that much money to go to a football game, it was, especially if you want to see the halftime show. That was very interesting to me how they put the grasses up, and apparently the grasses were walked. Ozzy Osbourne would have been great. Can you imagine Ozzy Osbourne in the Super Bowl? Yeah, it was bad. Right? It was bad. There was nothing I could do. I mean, we watched it. We watched it as a family. But it was just not a good experience. I want a run and gun kind of football game, right? I want a game where you got offense. And I know you can't always have that, but come on. I want to be able to see some action. These low scoring, no touchdown, field goal kind of games. I mean, I could watch that Cincinnati Bengals and Pittsburgh Steelers, right? I could watch that anytime. So we're going down to a stronghold. Going to a stronghold. Going to a stronghold. We are going to a stronghold. Red alert! All hands to battle stations. Flopper, thanks so much for the follow. You are follower number 19. Yes, I do. I don't ever use it. I don't use it. I have one. I don't use it at all. I also have a spear. Don't use that. Haven't really figured out a good use for the spear. Have not used. I don't have it with me. It's in my ender box. I mean, I can't mace anything because I don't. Then I have to. Oh man, you're gonna really put me to the test, aren't you? Where would I have put it? If you've never been with us before, you probably will understand that I. Okay. All right, Huggy Man. I'll see you later. I put it somewhere safe that I don't know where it is, but I do have one. I swear to God, I do. All right, let me find a bed. Because I definitely don't want to jump in there because I don't know where I'll end up. Right? I need a bed. What do you think's in there? And I didn't bring a bed with me, so I have to find a bed. This is not good. Huh. So it'll take me back to wherever I landed last, right? That's how this works. Maybe there's a bed over here. There's got to be a bed around here somewhere. It's in the... Oh. Okay, this looks like a place... This looks like someplace I would have gone. I have an extra, so I'll just leave it there. I just need a bed. Hello there. Thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 21, Zach. Let's go. I don't even know if you guys can hear that sound or not. This is not good. All right. Well, you know what, Zach? That one was stringing the planks. I'm trying not to get lost. I'm just trying to look for... I could have sworn there was beds here. Could have sworn there were beds here. Do you think I can take the string from the spider webs and make a bed? What's in here, though? Like... There's got to be something in here. I'm going to get lost, and it's going to be bad. Could be, but why wouldn't we leave a bed? A bed would have been nice. Oh boy. I thought there was a bed here. This is not good. Well, we're going to jump in. I could have brought one. Tabby says my hot bar stresses them out. All right, we're gonna go in. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Here we go. I don't know where we're gonna end up when we come back out. Here we go. We're going to the end. Welcome to the end. This is the end. Well, I mean, how would you order? I don't know how you would. I don't know how you would ever like make it any. Oh, that hurt. So in this world, so this is the end. This is the end. This is the end. That's true. Order and fixer did not go in the same sentence. Not in Minecraft. Not in Minecraft. Well, I mean, okay, this is good. How would you set up my hot bar? It's so dark in here. This must be a new thing. Oh, look at that. There's the Waffle House. We have a Waffle House in the inn, by the way. What's up, Andrew? We have a Waffle House. We also have these chests. So the best part... Oh, hello. Dirt, 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 dirt. So the best part about this is you can... Hold on. Really? No, don't know you need dirt. Okay, so sword. Okay, hold on. Okay. Pickaxe. Axe. Sword. Rockets. Hello, L Squirrely. Thank you so much for the heart me. That is number 10. Number 10 heart me. Rockets, bed, food. All right, I got that. Aw, thank you so much. Okay, so there you go. That, I mean, I don't know how this. I don't know how. This is the best I got. That's the best I can do. All right. So anyway, so hopefully that doesn't stress anybody out. I also am carrying this. So anyway, so this is the end Waffle House. I would like to think that we are one of the only Waffle Houses in the end, but I don't know. So you want the sword? Sword first, pickaxe, and then axe. How about that? There you go. How about that? All right, and then hold on, and then we should probably put the shovel here because we definitely need a shovel. I'm gonna take you out. Here's what I'm gonna take you to. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take you out and see. We're gonna check out the shulker box area. It's so dark here. So I don't know what Minecraft did. Axe second? I don't chop that many trees though. I do a lot of the axe is... Nah, I'm gonna keep the pickaxe because the pickaxe... You really, really want the axe second? There you go. There you go. All right, so so we're gonna head out to an area that has got a shulker farm. So you can actually AFK here, and it's pretty sweet. By the way, this is all fixer-proofed. So I can look at all the little Endermen and wave to the Endermen, and they can't get me because I am in glass. Or are they in glass? I never know. I never know which one or which, but one of them's in glass. Could be. Uh-oh. What's happening? Guys. Woo! I was worried for a second. Fangirl515, gold, and thanks so much for the follow. You are follow number 23. All right. So we do have check this out. We have an Enderman farm. I always feel like I'm gonna fall when I go across this. Oh! Oh my god, I thought I fell. Oh! Oh my god, I thought I fell. Oh, purple rain. Like purple rain. So Enderman farm. So you can actually turn this on. So that picks up stuff and it drops all the Enderman pearls in here. And as they fall, they basically become one hit. So if you've ever heard the term one-hit wonders, this is where it came from. Not really. I'm just kidding. So anyway, the cart, I think this is a Tabutzi build as well. So the cart picks up the ender pearls, drops it in the little funnel. The funnel goes into the chest, and then you can pick out the Enderman pearls, the end pearls. But anyway, one-hit wonders. They can't hit back. Like that guy's way back in the corner. He's like, you're not gonna get me. Tabby, it's good to see you too. I'm glad you stopped by. We are now 5 heartbeats away from our goal. He tried to stay away from us and he couldn't do it. So as they drop down from above, they become one hit, and then once you one hit them, then you can pick up their pearls, which makes it kind of nice. You turn this off. And then you can pick up some pearls. We don't really need them, but we'll pick up some. We'll pick up a few. They're very angry. They're very, very angry. Not to mention you can pick up all the XP in the world. Look at these guys. Look at these guys sitting back in the corner so you can't... It's like whack-a-mole. That guy moved a little bit. Ha! Got him. Nailed it! It does, right? All right, so we're going to go back this way. I'm going to take you to the Shulker farm. I'm trying not to fall. I don't want to fall. Oh my God, I don't want to fall. I'm so nervous that I'm going to fall. So we're going to take the rail out to a little city out here in the end. By the rail, if you haven't already noticed, I love rail. I have wings. I prefer rail. Rail is my preferred way to travel. So this is the end. We are going out to a Shulker farm. Shulker farm was built by White Rabbit, and when she built this out, at one point, we've got people that have made houses out of Shulker farms, out of Shulkers, which I think is hilarious. Can you imagine the storage and the ability to store stuff in that place? If you're just joining us, this is Prisma. We are in Vibrant Visuals, and that's why the colors kind of look a little darker than normal. Taz, thank you so much for the... Taz, well, fanboy. Thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 24. 24. We're in the end. Going to a Shulker farm. Shulker farm. You say that 10 times fast. And what we're doing today is just kind of giving you an area, a tour. I think tomorrow we might go back to spawn, and maybe, if you'd like, I'd like to show you Star Wars Land, Hogwarts, Frontierland, Playland. We've got all kinds of lands that have been built. Including a Mayan temple that has over 150 villagers, which I think is outstanding. So this is the little city, and above here is the Shulker farm. Hold on, who just hit? Boone, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 26. Ant, you are follower number 25. Let's go. All right, so here is where the Shulkers come in. They come through this. I call it a funnel. The Shulkers will drop down into the water. They will fight themselves because they can't get to us. So what happens here? Hopefully you can see that. If you can't see it fully in portrait mode, you can actually turn your phone, hit the little square, and you can actually turn the screen and you can actually see. Cutie, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 27. 27. So thank you so much. So the Shulkers fight each other. Once they destroy themselves, their shells drop. So you think of a Shulker as like a clam that has a pearl in the middle. Once the pearl unalives, the shell itself drops into the water. The water takes it to a funnel. The funnel takes it into a chest. Then you can pick it up. You can AFK here as long as you like. And then how many days played on this world? 44,851 days. Or if we're doing rounding, 45,000 days. That's how old this world is. But anyway, what I'm saying is the way this one is built is once they attack each other, they can't get me because of the standees. And then they drop a shell. So right there, we just dropped a shell. So we'll stay here for about let's just stay here for another minute. So at 1 hour, 32 minutes, we'll stop here. And then we'll see this thing drop. And we'll see how many we can get in a minute. And then somebody can do the math and tell me how many we can do in an hour. So we'll stay here for a minute and see how it goes. Shulker boxes are great. They can be dyed. You can carry up to 27 of those. We have a machine on the rail that can carry almost 1 million blocks using Shulkers. So you take the Shulker boxes, put them in a chest on the train. It's like it's for lack of a better word, the machine's it's a train. Mr. Taco Cat built that one. So you can take that, and then what you do is once you have all the Shulkers, you can have up to almost 1 million blocks just in the train itself. And that's what we kind of push out to help build the rail. So if you're just joining us, we're working on the world's longest rail. The longest rail in Minecraft. My name is Fixer, F1XERVR, and we are playing family-friendly, safe for work Minecraft. This evening, we're going to be playing Ark Raiders. Kind of family-friendly. I never know what I'm going to run into as far as proximity chat, but I keep it family-friendly. As family-friendly as you can in a FPS, first-person pew-pewer. But I view Ark Raiders as blinkers. Thank you so much for the follow. Woo! Oh, Tucker, that's so cute. That's so cute, Tucker. Bye. Wow, Tucker, that's great. Tucker needs to get a life. All right, let's see. And then we get one of these. Sorry, everybody. It's you never know what you're gonna get. But hold on. Let me report that too. Might as well. All hands to battle stations. Sorry, took me off my game a little bit. Booyah! All right. Sorry, everybody. I'm really sorry about that. No, it's all good. Taz, thank you so much. Tasmanian Devil, thank you so much for the follow. You are follow number 29. So thank you so much. So anyway, so we've been here longer than I thought. So we've been here 3 minutes. We love TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is the best. So now you can see we started out with 2 shulkers. Now there are 3 shulkers fighting each other. At any given point, there can be up to 4 shulkers that fight and go back and forth. But right now there is just 3. And as one drops, another one spawns in. Which makes it nice. Squirrely, it's all good. And so what happens is we're going to go down. Let's see. We'll go down in 30 seconds and see how many. So 30 seconds will put us at about 5 minutes. And so if somebody's got their math ready to go, we can count how many shulkers we can get in an hour. So here we go. I think it's because of the Prisma. It's the Prisma. It's the Prisma. It's between the vibrant visuals and the Prisma. I think it just makes the end dark. All right, here we go. It was 5 minutes, and we made none. It is very dark. 16 in 5 minutes. I would be sad too. 16 in 5 minutes is how many it builds. So take that. What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah. So you take the shells. Take the shells and then a chest and put those together and you make a shulker. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean this down here? This is just everything drops from this one down to this one. So we do 16 in 5 minutes. 192 an hour. Thanks, Bets. Bets, hit that follow button so I can hear you too. Since you're the mathing person, that's great. Yeah, ordinary foe. Wait, you can put them. Yes. Foo, you can. Foo Fida. Also, in case you didn't know, you can Endermen cannot go in buildings that are only 2 blocks tall. So that in itself is coolio. He's very upset. He's very, very upset. Okay. Oh, hey, I got a bed. I got a bed. He is very angry. I have a bed. Yeah, it's just dark here. So that's the shulker. That's the shulker farm. We have tons of different farms. So we have anywhere from we have a shulker farm, we have an iron farm, redstone farm, creeper powder farm. bamboo farm. What else do we have? We have farms that just do farming. We've got it's not really a farm, but we got the thing where we can make, this is bedrock. It's bedrock, it's 45,000 days old, give or take a day. The world's about 3 years old. In the grand scheme of things, it's not really old, but it's our world, and I love it, so I wouldn't change a thing. We have multiple iron farms. We have multiple iron farms. We have gold farms. We've got, obviously, you just saw the shulker farm. We got an Enderman farm. I don't think there's any farm that we don't necessarily have. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much for the follow. I don't read the symbol. I don't know what that means, but I want to thank you for being the number 30 Minecraft. Number 30 new followers this morning. Hit it. It's a lava attack. Mr. Triangle. Thank you for the follow. All right, we're going to head back. It's taking a long time to get back lately. I don't know why it takes so long. You know, Chase, I've never not wanted to be in Minecraft. Oh, this is awkward. That's really awkward. So we'll always come back. I mean, I'm gonna be playing Minecraft in the morning, Arc Raiders at night, and then as we transition into, we'll have a new game. It's not really a new game, but we got Grand Theft Auto 5M server coming online, which I think is going to be outstanding. That we cannot wait. Fox, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow and the sub. What I can't wait for is to show you Grand Theft 5M, invite you in to play with us, and you can either be a police officer, you could be a firefighter, you could be an EMT, you could be a civilian, you could be a bad guy. So I think it's going to be pretty sweet. I think it's going to be interesting. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I just didn't have the right people in place to help me, and I now have that with the group that I'm with. So it's going to be outstanding. It's a great opportunity. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that too. I mean, the funny thing is, this is, you could be a member of the clergy. So the girls think they want to be, so Squirrely and, welcome back, Huggy. The girls want to become, yep, 100%. 100%. You could just be a person that drives a car. You could be a person that doesn't do, but you could talk to people. A lot of the people that are in the group do. No car? Nope. No car. I get you. We're on the same page on that one. But yeah, you can walk around, and you can enjoy for the lack of a better word, bike. Yeah, you could bike. Yeah, I think you can bike. There are bikes in there. You could ride a motorcycle. You could ride a bicycle. You could visit stores. You could be a storefront owner and sell things. You could fly. Yeah. 100% you could do that. 100%. So the best part about this world is it's something that I talk to I can't tell you who everybody that's in this right now. But the person I talked to about 3 or 4 months ago. You want to be a stand-up citizen? Okay. I don't want to be a stand-up citizen. I can tell you that right now. Be a close talker type? That'd be great. That would be outstanding, actually. But I've approached multiple people multiple times about building a server. And I just couldn't find the right team of people that could do it. And the whole idea is to have a place where, as a group, that we have places to go other than Minecraft. That if you want to be naughty, you can be naughty. If you want to be a civilian, you can be a civilian. If you want to be a good guy, you can be a good guy. If you want to be a nun, you can be a nun. Or if you want to be a close talker, you could do that too. So the whole idea is you could be anything you want to be. And then the way I understand how this is going to work is you can build a business and then have an economy. So it's economy based, and then you can buy things either with the currency, or you can actually support the server and get other things. So which is kind of nice. Yes, there's actually a court. So some of the things, and what I'm working on, what I'm hoping to have is something. See, I'm afraid to tip my hat on some of this stuff. I'm so giddy about this stuff. I've seen it. I've seen what they're working on. I've seen what we've brought in, and I've seen what we bought and brought into this thing. I hope so. I mean, I swear to God, it's gonna be great. You'd be a great judge and a nun. That'd be great. That'd be great. So anyway, so we're gonna have that coming online. My hope is in the next week, and I think back in December I told you there was a bunch of stuff coming. Welcome back, Cold. There was a bunch of stuff coming. So Arc Raiders is going to be in the evenings. Grand Theft Autos is probably going to be in the evenings. I can talk to them. Yes, if they can't, I will find one for you. So we've got that one. There's a new game called Marathon coming out. That's going to be I'm at least going to test and learn and see what it looks like. But really, and then Fortnite. But my main games are basically going to be Fortnite, Arc Raiders, and 5M. Well, I don't, maybe? All right, I don't know where this is taking us, so wish me luck. It might take me back. Oh, see? Forza, do I have 6? I have that. I have Horizon. I actually have a whole rig. I actually have 2 rigs. I have a rig that sits here at my desk, and I have a rig that the kids bought me. 6 isn't out. I have 5. Whatever the latest one is, I have 5. But I have a rig that sits in front of my desk. And then I have one that kids bought me one that I sit in. I love racing games. Anything that. So for me, if you're new here, a torn flip flop. If you're new here, Huggy's back. Welcome back. So at the end of the day, if you're new here, welcome to the stream. My name is Fixer F1XERVR. If you haven't already shared it, we have had over 1,000 people just stop by in the last 2 hours. You got the one that moves with the chair. Yeah, I have one that has a chair. I don't know if you could do different shoes. I know there's like hippie ones. There's a whole bunch of different characters that you can be. You can be all kinds of characters in this world. My character hopefully will have a Fixer t-shirt, with a Fixer vest with a Fixer logo on it, and a hat. So hopefully I get a little black hat that has the Fixer logo on it. You have not. You know what? We're just riding the rail today. We're riding the rail today, checking it out. They realigned my hot bar So I now have a sword, an axe, a pickaxe, and a shovel, followed by a rocket, some food, everybody's favorite, scaffolding, and of course, we've got a bed, and then I've got an empty slot. So that's what we've got. So tonight when we play, just to give you some idea, we're gonna have goals. Not only for, and we did not reach our goal for Heartme's, so we were 5 Heartme's away from our goal. But we're gonna have other goals tonight. I love hats too, man. I love hats. So tonight we're gonna have goals where we tap the screen. Once we hit a certain number of taps, you all get. Oh, look at this guy just running. Look at it. Running with the rock. I'm running with the block. So at a certain, once we hit a light goal, you can tell me to drop an item in my inventory. Every time we hit that light goal, you can tell me to drop. I can pick it up the next round, but during that round, once we get to like 50,000 to 100,000, you can actually tell me. This is taps and likes. Once I get to those numbers, you can actually tell me to. No, but here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Oh no, we're at 250,000. We could do a share goal, but so ultimately, if we get to 1 million likes during a stream, I will add a minus 10 or plus 10 hours on that board. If you get to 1 million likes, that's the only thing that I will add. That's the only thing that will add to that board. So 1 million likes will add 10 hours to the wheel. 1 million. 1 million. 1 million, like with an M. So Cole, to give you some idea, 10,000 blocks takes about 15 to 20 minutes. It actually, I've had over 1 million likes before. So it's impossible, yes. But we've had 1.3 million likes before, and we've come up with like 500,000. You know, there's a lot of factors on it. So, is it possible? Yes. Can we do it? Probably not. It's a minute. Somebody's fingers might break. The good old college try. 1 million likes will get that, but every so many taps, so many likes, you can tell me to either drop an item or take a person out, and I have to do either one. So whatever you tell me, I got to do. That's how we'll play Ark Raiders tonight. I don't look forward to taking anybody out. I also do not look forward to dropping an item, but we'll see how it goes. It can be any item. It could be a good pew pew. It could be a good item I picked up. Something in my inventory. That's how we're gonna play it tonight. We'll see how it goes. But 1 million likes, will get 10 hours plus on that board. So 10 plus hours on that board. Not 10 hours added to the clock. Purple CR. Thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 31. 31. All right, we're on the rail. This is the world's longest rail. We are now 4 Heartme's away from hitting our goal, and then the rate increase, the first rate increase of the day. So thank you all for being here. Thanks for checking us out. We're going to call it in about 9 minutes. How many million likes is that to fill a wheel with 10 hours? 12 million. 12 million to fill it up 10 hours total all the way around. But, so one slot, 10 plus hours on the wheel. Or we could do minus. If you get 1 million taps, we go minus 10 hours on the wheel. There's no guarantee it's going to hit on the wheel. Right now there are There's a -1 up there. There's a +1. I forgot the light was not on. There's a +1, 6 hours, 5 hours, and I think there's a 3 hours. We're not minus people. We're always positive. I hear you. I hear you. So we're going to ride the rail for another few more minutes, and then we're going to call it at lunch. We're going to call it lunch, and then I'll be back on tonight around 8 o'clock. Might be on a little earlier, but 8 o'clock is the time. To give you some idea, we had a great weekend this weekend. Mrs. Fixer and I, where was I for Saturday and Sunday and Friday night? Mrs. Fixer and I were watching 4 children, 3 of which are not potty trained, by the way. It was outstanding. First night was a little rough. O and B just got us 80% to our goal. We are 3 heartbeats away from our goal. We watched 4 children. Our girls went up to see our son, their brother, up at Ohio University, and we got an opportunity to watch our children, our children's children, and so that's where I was the last 2.5 days. And I can tell you the first night was a little rough, but we got our feet under us on Saturday and Sunday, and we had those children trained, sleeping through the night, doing what we told them to do. That was great. It was like we had never lost. We didn't lose a beat in the old parenting side of it. So it's nice. The best part about watching our kids was, what's your son's name? I go to OU. Shut up. What's your name? What's your name? And you better not say Ezekiel. Don't say it. He's in, my son is in Scripps College. Devin, his name is Jack. So anyway, so what happens is, so they go up for Sibs weekend at Ohio University. They leave their kids here. And I'm telling you, it was, name's Tony. Tony, what's your name? Ezekiel? So the kids are great, and Mrs. Fixer was a champ. She really did the heavy lifting. But Ghost Blocks, thank you so much for the follow. I know we can't say the rest. Ghost, you are 32. You're follow number 32. You are follow number 32. You get this special song. When did you start this world? Footballer, hit the follow button. I can hear you. We started this world 3 years ago. It is now close to 45,000 days old. And we've got all kinds of stuff. So we've got everything from... We've got a Hogwarts area. We've got a playland. Footballer, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 33. So we've got that one. We've got Hogwarts. We've got a Star Wars land. We've got a Mayan temple that is giant and it has 150 villagers underneath. We've got the world's largest, I feel, it's the big portal. We've got a whole bunch of other things. Johnny just followed. Johnny, you are follower number 34. Tonight, Mackie, we're playing Arc Raiders with a twist. Arc Raiders with a twist where, and I'm still working on it with the likes. If we get to 1 million likes tonight, I will add 10 hours to the plus 10 hours on the wheel. But we'll also have little challenges for how many taps we get. So every 5,000, 10,000, I'm not sure. I haven't mapped it out yet. But for every tap that we get, when we hit a goal, then what happens is we will translate that into an action onto the game. So it could mean that I have to drop a item. City Ghost, what's up, my man? That timer is how... So every time a gift is given, the timer goes up. And every time the gift goal is completed, the exchange rate for said gift goes up. And so every week it resets. And then the more times it's on a timer, the longer I stream. If the timer's set at 0, then I only stream for 1 hour and then I stop. So the more hours that are on there, it's like an incentive for me to stream more and to be with you all more. We're playing Ark Raiders tonight. So Ark Raiders tonight, Minecraft in the morning, Ark Raiders at night, and then we'll also be adding to the stream, adding to the lives. We will be adding Grand Theft Auto 5M roleplay stuff with a whole brand new server, brand new set of people. I think it's going to be awesome. Over 400 different cars. About, I don't know, 50 to 100 of those cars are going to be just cars that you're able to get, and then there'll be other cars that you can purchase, which is going to be really cool. So Lamborghinis, Porsches, all kinds of stuff. And then there's going to be other things that you can do in the world that's going to be very interesting. You could be a firefighter, police officer, EMT. You could be a bad guy. You could be a good guy. You could be that person that just walks around that is a close talker. Or you could be that secretive guy that goes around and does things that are kind of nefarious. But ultimately, the goal is to have a place where everybody can just kind of join up, chat, have a safe place to go and do some fun things in Grand Theft Auto roleplay, and then just have some fun. So that's the goal, is to have, my ultimate goal is to have fun. So, and to give you some idea too, this is Prisma, vibrant visuals. And so when we're going through the tunnel and you see the colors change, that is different biomes that we're going into. And when you see, when we go into like a darker, like almost a grayish biome, that means up above somewhere is a pale forest. Took me a while to figure that one out, but that's how that works. That's how that works on this particular texture pack. So, but thank you. We have 18,000 taps, 34 new people. Over 1,200 people have stopped by just today. So Purple Heart, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 35. Yes, we can have suspicious folks walking around judgmentally. Yes, we can do that. You can be anything you want in there. You can create your own name. CH, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 36. Your live showed up 15 times. Purple Heart, it's a sign. It's a sign. You know what? You know why? It's because this is Minecraft. I'm pretty sure it's because it's Minecraft. Or Purple Heart, it's because you and I are on the same page. Micah, thank you so much for the heartbeat. We are now 2 heartbeats away from our heartbeat goal. So thank you all for being here. Dawson Carlson, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 37. You are McDuck Plays on TikTok. Should I know you, McDucks? Are you with an agency? You're a country artist. You're a country artist? You sing? Wait a second, you sing? Always watching. Slime. SimZ. Thank you so much. Yes, I am live. So if you just joined us, welcome to the stream. My name is Fixer. F1 XERVR. You're on my FYP always. Sim, why are you not a follower? If you hit that follow button, then I can hear you. I love the fact that I'm on your FYP. I mean... SimZ, thanks so much for the follow. Thanks so much. 200, thanks so much for the follow. You guys are 38, 39. Hello. If you're just joining us, my name is Fixer, F1 XERVR. We are family friendly, safe for work. Now, when I say family friendly, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I'm a streamer, not a saint, so sometimes I slip up, but I rarely do. But sometimes I can. We play Minecraft. Our rare rate right now is 250,000 blocks. Where am I headed? I'm headed back. So tomorrow, my goal is tomorrow is to show you Hogwarts, Star Wars Land, and show you a little bit about our original spawn area. So that's where I'm headed. That's where we're kind of headed. I do have an Electra. I love Electras. Have I ever beat Minecraft? I don't know what that means. Can you ever beat it? I don't know if you can. I do have a Discord. I don't know if there's anybody's here. Micah, I don't know if anybody's in here that can put the Discord in there for you. But we do have a Discord. It is. Somebody killed the dragon. I was not. Tim is here. Timmy. Hello, Timmy. Because I think it's a much better experience for me. If you haven't already and you want to join our Discord, Discord's right there. Chase just put our Discord in. Chase, thank you so much. So ultimately, could I fly? Yes. Should I fly? Probably not, because I like to talk and I also like to use my hands a lot, and so I'm able to park myself in the rail and talk to you and still go places, which I think is great. I think this of all the ways to travel, rail travel in Minecraft is the best. I love minecarts. Yes, minecarts. But I have traveled almost 400 million blocks, and I would guess that a majority of those are on a rail. I love this. Come in and say hi. I'm Tim. Hi, my name's Tim. So coming up on 190,000. Evan says, "Yo." Keegan? Keegan, is that you? This is taking 195 episodes. To give you some idea. I mean, each episode's at least an hour. But this has been about 3 years. Oh, hey, Autocars. Autocars, I sent you a message. I never got a response. I'll send it again. How many left to go? This is Micah. This is Bedrock. The reason I played Bedrock is it's crossplay. Be right, B-Man. What's up, man? I play Bedrock because it's crossplay. So if you've got a Switch, your mobile phone, your iPhone, your Google phone, your Pixel, your Xbox, your PlayStation, your PC, you can all watch it. You can play no matter what platform you're on. Java, you're kind of limited to. If you play Java, you can only play with other PC players. Money started, baby. So that's one of the reasons why I play Bedrock. I know. You have a plug-in for it? I thought I did. I'll look. I'll send you another one. If I play Bedrock, can I play PC with console players? Yes. Yes. Uva Java? Uva Java. Uva Java. Can you play crossplay? Yes. If you're PC, you can play crossplay with most of the games that I play, that you're going to find out that I play, are crossplay. The only game that's not crossplay that I play is the 5M. The 5M game is the Grand Theft Auto 5M is not crossplay. That's the only game that I'm going to play that's not crossplay. But Ark Raiders is crossplay. Minecraft is crossplay. Fortnite is crossplay. You know, Sim, I don't think GTA 6 is ever coming out. I think it's gonna be so heavy that no one's gonna be able to play it unless they have like a supercomputer. Purple Heart, thank you so much for the shares. To 10 friends. I don't know. Welcome to the stream. But Yeah, I don't know if I don't like. How do you build like a massive game like GTA 6? Well, that too, right? Who's gonna pay $200? I'm sure there's. I guess somebody will, but the computer power to run that kind of game is gonna be ridiculous. You're gonna have to buy a new computer just to play GTA 6, because there's no way. What? It is? Oh my god. GTA 6 is console only? Right. Everybody's gonna have to have a new console. Wow. I don't know how that's gonna work either. Because the only console that I know that could possibly run is probably PS5 or probably a new Xbox. Right? You can't play that on a Switch. There's no way. It's gonna be so graphic heavy. Purple Heart, thank you so much for the shares. Thank you all for the shares. I appreciate you all. We're on a rail. This is the rail. This is the world record rail. You shared 30 plus times. Let's go. Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That's crazy. And what mom or dad's gonna let them let? I think that's great. I wish it was cross play though. I wish you could play. Nintendo, yes, it would. Yes, I agree with that. Evan, I totally agree with that. Can you imagine you're playing it and all it gets super hot? And it goes, boom. That would be crazy. So thank you all for being here today. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. Minecraft. Tonight we'll be playing Ark Raiders, which is my new favorite game. I've tried to make it as family friendly as possible. I'm mainly PvE, but I do run into people that are PvP. Oh, that's not good. It's definitely not Noah. Noah, if it's not Noah, welcome to the stream. You are follower number 40. The time is right. The time is now. You can't see me. Can't see me. 41 people are in here. 40 new followers. Over 1,300 people stopped by. I have Farming Simulator. I have that one too. Hope, thank you so much for the heart me. We are now 1 heart me away from our goal of 15 heartbeats this morning. So thank you all for being here. Thanks for checking us out. 51 people here right now. If you haven't already, Purple Heart, thank you so much for the rose. If you haven't already hit that heart me, make sure you do. If you haven't already hit that share, make sure you hit that share. 15. Oh boy. 15 heartbeats. That means there's a rate increase on everything that's sent is now increased. That is the first time we've hit that number in a while. So thank you so much. 15 heartbeats this morning. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I feel like we should play a song. Purple Heart, thank you so much for the roses. It's a lava attack. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. New goal. Remember, if you become the do I wear hearing aids? No, I do not. These are they're just in-ear monitors because I don't like to wear so I don't like to wear headsets. I don't like to wear headphones, but I don't like to wear headsets. I'm only 29. But no, so That's okay too. I mean, I don't think hearing aids can be any. Honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with hearing aids. But I do not. My Mrs. Fixer says I probably should wear them. But I don't wear. I wear the in-ear monitors because I've seen guys and girls with like a ridge in their head right here, and I don't want to have a ridge. So, Courtney, thank you so much. That's true too. That's true. That is very true. It's usually I can't hear what my wife is telling me to do, which is the other reason why the timer is so important. So as long as that timer's up there, I can tell Mrs. Fixer I got to go work. I got to go work that timer off. So, booyah! Let's go. Yeah, that's true. I love my wife. I love my wife. So, for real. So, but yeah, I mean, so the sound in my ears is not too much. It would probably take 18 hours. All right. See you later. Bye, Mackie. Yep. Am I in Bedrock or Java? Levi, if you hit that, Levi Matthews, if you hit that follow button, I can hear you. But this is Bedrock. What? I didn't hear you. Evan, I didn't hear you. See what I did there? See what I did there? Purple Heart, thank you so much for the ha. All right, Levi, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 42. Let's go. If you're just joining us, my name is Fixer F1 XERVR. Oh my God, I will have to unalive. So Butsy, thank you so much for the heartbeat and the Go Popular. What was the question? Howdy, my favorite. Nobody dropped that. No. My favorite currently is still Darth Vader back there. I think he's a misunderstood character that's both light and dark. I think that that's who I really like. No, because that'll make the clock go ridiculously high, and we're trying to stay away from that, Evan. We're trying to get the numbers down, not up. Tabutsy, thank you so much for the Go Popular and the heartbeat, in case I didn't say it. And Tabutsy, you missed it. We're working on World Tour. Tomorrow, if you stop by, we're starting at 10 o'clock. Tomorrow... my clock would fly. It would fly off the hook. So tomorrow will be. So tomorrow I will be unaliving and going back to Big Portal, to our original spawn, and then I will show you. Jake Hull, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 44. So tomorrow what we're going to do is I'm going to take you to Hogwarts and see the progress on Hogwarts. It's been updated and it's being updated. We're going to check out Star Wars Land. We're going to check out a Mayan Temple, Playland. We're going to check out Frontierland. Rebel Alley, thank you so much for the follow, or the heartbeat. You are awesome. We're having pizza later. I don't know where we're having pizza. We're going to have pizza delivered. So come on over and we'll have pizza. What did everybody eat for Super Bowl is the question. That's my question. The kids made, and I don't normally eat spicy food anymore, but the kids made a delicious pizza for dinner. I love pizza. Yes, but they loved all the stuff that you've done so much. Zaxby's, I love Zaxby's. I'm from UK. We do super. Well, you know what? Some days, Sims, you might. I mean, the way the NFL keeps going to Europe and stuff, someday we might have a Super Bowl in UK. And by the way, I love the UK. I loved when they had the Olympics in London, in that area, I love that place. We had the Olympics this year, and we have the Olympics in 2026, I think. No, this is 2026. 2028? Is that when we have the Olympics next? So when I was in London, we were there during the, like, right as the Olympics started, and I actually ate. I was eating in the same food court as the Chinese. The Chinese Olympians were there, and we were all eating fish and chips together. It was great. World Cup is going to be huge. Zoo, what are you doing, man? Bruh. If you hit the follow button, I can hear you, Zoo. Just so you know. Instead of saying bruh, you can just hit that follow. No spamming. Mo, what's up? Kiwi. I love kiwi. No, I don't. Mrs. Fixer loves kiwi. I don't like kiwi. But thank you so much for the follow. You're follow number 45. Cats, what's up? What's up, Cats? How much longer will I be in Minecraft for? So we'll be here. We'll be here for another 12 minutes, and then from here tonight we'll be in Ark Raiders. I know, Evan. I mean, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I try not to look over here. Thank you, Sims. I try my best. We actually have 2 cameras going on. 2 cameras. Whole bunch of stuff going on. So. No, Evan, no. No unis. No unis. Hearts and roses are great. Heartbeats are great. Roses are great. They don't add to the clock as fast. But if you do become it is a little busy. Oh, this minecart goes for another 183,000 blocks. So tomorrow I won't be in a minecart. I will actually put all my stuff. This is how this is going to work. So tomorrow I will put all my stuff, including my armor and all my things that I have. I did. You should check out the uni that I got. And by the way, that is my exciting face, by the way, when you see that picture. Mrs. Fixer asks me all the time. She goes, "Are you ever excited about anything?" And I said, "Well, what are you talking about? I'm super excited. Like, we'll go out to eat." I'm with you on that. I'm with you on the Super Bowl thing. Infinite content farm? No, it's not a content. No, I don't think so. This is a legit rail that goes to point A to point B. So we're building the world's longest rail. And I can move it. So I can move it around, so it's totally movable. So you're not looking at the same things over and over and over. But so how this works is, so tomorrow I will put everything in a box, then I will unalive. That's basically so Mrs. Fixer asked me, I have to finish my thoughts. Mrs. Fixer asks me all the time, we'll go out to eat, and she'll go, "How was your food?" And I'll say, "Okay," and then we'll go someplace else, and she'll say, "How was your food?" And I'll say, "It was okay." And that's a high bar for me. So the only thing that I really love, like, to the moon and back, is the mole tester that she makes, which is great. It's great. Illegal Claire, thank you so much for the heart me. So if you just joined us, 1,500 people have stopped by today. We've got 45 new followers. Not your kids. 6, 7. We got about 6, 7. So tonight we'll play Ark Raiders, but tomorrow morning we'll put I don't eat kids. We're talking about food, but we will put everything in a ender box, unalive. Come back and we'll be at spawn, and then I'll show you. I will give you a world tour tomorrow. World tour starts around 10 o'clock. Will we be on a rail? Probably. Will you enjoy it? Maybe. Will it be 10 out of 10? Probably. Especially some of the worlds. Like I said, we've got Star Wars Land, Hogwarts, Mayan Temple, Frontier Land, Mario World. We've got a whole bunch of different cool stuff. So that'll be tomorrow. So if you haven't already hit that follow, make sure you hit the follow. And make sure you check that out. Mrs. Fixer just sent me a note and said that our food is ready and it's hot. So with that, I'm going to leave all 30 of you here. And I'm going to go eat. And then I will be back tonight at 8 o'clock. And we'll play Ark Raiders my way. It's in my profile page. It's in there. It's in there. But I'll see you all later. Shan, I heard you. Bye, guys. How far? We're at 182,900. So Shannon, I think you're the one we played with before. If you want to play Ark Raiders, we're gonna be playing tonight around 8 o'clock. So let me know. Bye, everybody.